A money-making machine that can rake in tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, yet priced at just 20 grand? It can only be the Tesla bot. But how? Elon's mentioned multiple times the task that Tesla's robot could perform, with the number surpassing 1,000 tasks. And with each passing update, it could even hit 5,000 or 10,000 different tasks. The most important part about Optimus is the key technology to do these things. The best robot hand in the world is almost equal to the number of operations that a human hand can do. So, if our hands can do 100 different tasks, it should be able to handle at least 60 of those. So, what exactly can Optimus do in the real world, and how can it make us money?
A $20,000 robot? What? That is dope. Are you ready for the Tesla robot? Come on, let's get more into this video.
Are all here. Welcome to today's episode of Tesla Car World. Now, none of us hate money, and none of us don't crave a less hectic life. Just imagine coming home from work with a pile of house chores still waiting for you. Yeah, it's going to stay that way until you have an Optimus living at home with you. The reality is, the idea of owning a robot at home and asking it to handle a bunch of tasks that you either can or don't feel like doing has never really caught our attention, because no one thinks a slow-moving robot is actually going to replace us humans. More accurately, this scenario has only existed in sci-fi movies. However, Optimus is that real-world robot stepping straight out of the movies you've watched, with the exception of T2. But seriously, it can fold clothes, water plants, handle slippery objects like eggs or battery cells, and even use a computer. It can also dance, it can squat, it can move around the office with an incredibly natural human-like gait.
So you could say pick up a cup, pick up a shirt, fold the shirt. These things will generalize, I think, quite quickly.
But that's just the most basic glimpse we've seen of the Optimus. Imagine putting it in a clothing store where it can fold and pack thousands of shirts for customers every day. No more having to pay people to do all that. Farms wouldn't need complex irrigation systems if these robots were involved. Or even crazier, it could grab eggs and make breakfast for the kids every morning. So, stepping out of the realm of movies, this is the real-world role of Optimus.
Okay, y'all. So what do you think about this? This is so cool. That's the upside. It can sure help us in many, it says 1,000 tasks now. Come on. And it's only $20,000. That's not for your average person. I mean, that's not for your average everyday, 9 to 5er. I'm sorry, it's not. However, if it's something that you want, you might have to stack your bread and get. And on the flip side, then people will say, well, this is taking people's jobs. And I understand that, maybe. But this seems like this is for your own personal home. Now, we know that there are other forms of AI technology where they have gotten different computers to do the jobs of human in certain fast food restaurants and other organizations. However, as we continue to go into the future, guys, we're not going to be able to stay in the same old way. Things advance, and just as our technology advances, the world is going to continue to advance. But I like these robots.
Brings mind-blowing convenience, some of which can directly translate into financial benefits for businesses using the Tesla bot. However, to achieve all this, Optimus's hands are considered its most critical feature, and it's where Tesla bot team has focused most of their attention. Just like humans, we'd be almost incapable of doing any task without our hands. A pair of hands with 27 degrees of freedom combined with a brain are two things that make us humans the most intelligent beings on the planet. Now, when manufacturers create a humanoid robot, the brain and hands are the two areas on which they focus most. We expect Tesla to release multiple versions of the robot for customers, and if the starting price for Optimus is 20 grand, as Elon mentioned, the hands alone are likely to be worth 6 to 7K. As we mentioned before, our hands have 27 degrees of freedom. However, some of you may not fully understand what degrees of freedom in the body actually means. So let's review real quick. Simply put, degrees of freedom describe the number of ways a mechanical system can move. In the context of a humanoid robot's hand, it refers to the independent movements each finger or part of the hand can make. As you can see with Tesla bot's hand, it can continuously move its fingers like a normal human's, which is something Tesla's competitors have not quite figured out yet.
If you want to have a humanoid robot that can do things that a human can do, it's a very high bar. So our new arm has 22 degrees of freedom instead of 11.
This is what Elon shared about the latest hand design for Optimus. To develop the world's most advanced robotic hand, the key component that makes Optimus truly useful for humans, Tesla has had to overcome some major hurdles. In a conversation with Lex Friedman, Musk admitted that the hand for Optimus accounted for about half the engineering work during development. Because, like humans, much of our intelligence is tied to what we can do with our hands, Tesla's upgraded from 11 to 22 degrees of freedom, a leap that doubles the previous version, bringing them just 5 degrees shy of a human hand. Imagine if in the future Optimus gets 27 degrees of freedom. Now, that might not happen immediately, but if it does, its hands will reach an incredible level of complexity and sophistication, unlocking potentials far beyond what we can imagine.
Wow,
With hands
man.
like that, what else could Optimus do? More complex tasks, of course. It could handle intricate surgeries, perform delicate laboratory work, repair advanced machinery, or even create...
Delicate surgeries? Now, I don't know. Pause for a second. I don't know if I'm a robot operating on me, but I don't know. That's kind of scary because the human brain, a person, and I don't know how they program these things and what the capability is going to be able to do, but still, for a surgery, I don't know, unless it's for a specific task like a hand surgery, I don't know, something major, a heart or an organ transplant. I don't know if I think a robot is going to be what we need, because we need to be able to have a human who can make drastic, or decisions at the drop of a, blink. And what if they have to change something that's going on in the surgery? What if something happens and they have to think fast on their feet and they know a different procedure, they know a different, route to be able to take in the event that the surgery could still be successful, or to say, okay, we got to stop this, we got to pause this, we got to regroup and then come back. Are they going to have the robot programmed for possible scenarios of something going wrong in the surgery? I mean, I don't know. That is a little scary. I don't know if I think I'm ready for that. Now, if it's a toe, it's a finger, it's a hand, maybe your arm or something, your leg, okay, program them to operate on your hand, arm, leg, finger, toe. But your heart, organ, brain, I need a human. I'm sorry. I need the genius human mind who is excellent in the field, has had a gazillion surgeries under their belt, and they have the capacity to be able to infer, to think like House. That was one of my favorite shows in the whole world, great people. I used to love House. And even though it was a show, still, nevertheless, you have brains that have the capability of coming up with different scenarios and being able to think quick on their feet in the midst of a surgery. And I don't know if the robot going to be able to do all that. What y'all think? Put it in the comment section. Would you want a robot operating for a heart transplant on your loved one or you?
Art. The possibility for hand precision tasks in fields like healthcare, engineering, and manufacturing would expand tremendously, potentially reshaping industries and everyday life.
Like in 2026, it's really the kind of thing where you could tell it to do kind of a wide range of tasks.
As mentioned, Elon has discussed a wide range of tasks that Tesla Optimus could take on. However, listing them all from base to complex would likely take up about 1,000 different episodes, with each episode showcasing a different job that Tesla's robot can perform, and that would clearly be impossible. Instead, it just makes more sense to focus on the areas that Optimus truly shines and give practical applications that enhance human life and improve work efficiency across different fields, whether it's a homemaker, factory worker, personal assistant, store clerk, security guard, chef, even a teacher. The list goes on. Clearly, Optimus is not inferior to a human, and sometimes we got to acknowledge that AI integrated tasks into its software might even be smart.
He said it's not inferior to a human? Okay, if you say so. A robot is a robot, and it is not a human. I'm sorry. There is a difference. There is a difference. Do not get it twisted. It's a difference.
Smarter than us in certain areas.
You need AI, you need to be the best in real-world AI, and Tesla's the best in real-world AI.
Optimus is equipped with Tesla's artificial neural network and advanced computer vision systems. Thanks to Tesla's neural network, Optimus can learn and handle complex tasks just by observing for the first time, and it can relearn really quickly, as Musk said.
It can watch a video of something like a person and then learn just by looking at that video and do that task.
We're sure a lot of people are wondering how these robots will learn new tasks and just how long it takes to train them before they can actually get the job done. Obviously, they just need to watch a video, and you don't have to do anything. Imagine if you had a robot like Optimus at home teaching you how to play the piano, something you feel like you can't teach yourself.
Foreign language.
Just showed a video of someone playing your favorite song, and then the robot analyzes the hand movements, the chords, even the rhythm. Then it would guide you step by step, just like you're learning from a human teacher.
Our next generation has 22 degrees of freedom. It will be able to play the piano. So it's really like, wow.
That would be amazing. You wouldn't just get instructions. You'd actually get the robot to demonstrate it for you, correcting you if you got the wrong chord or lost your rhythm. It could even create a fun practice session, encouraging you to improve every day. And what if you like cooking? You could pull up a video showing how to make your favorite food. The robot would watch and learn from that video, then help you from start to finish. It will remind you to gather the ingredients, guide you step by step, and even adjust the recipe to suit your taste.
Wow, man, this is so cool, y'all.
Instead of fumbling through a cookbook or watching a long tutorial, you'd have a personal chef right in your house to assist you. Yeah, and those are the more complex tasks that Optimus can actually do with its hands. While the artificial network allows Optimus to self-learn new tasks, its computer vision system ensures that the robot accurately perceives its surroundings and objects. In the promo videos Tesla's shown us before, the vision system simply allowed it to recognize objects in color, sorting them out accordingly. The reality is, this vision enables Optimus to accomplish tasks you wouldn't even expect. Thanks to this system, the robot can analyze and accurately identify everything around it. For example, when moving around the house, Optimus can recognize objects like tables, chairs, even a cat lying on the floor. In more complex industrial environments, especially in a massive factory like Giga Texas, Optimus will also optimize terrain recognition capabilities. It can transport goods while ensuring the safety of those around it, recognizing obstacles like people, machines, and cargo, and deciding on the safest route to take.
Okay, great people. We're going to stop there. I'll drop the link in the description for this video. I just wanted us to talk about this for a quick second. We know that Tesla has been one of the leading electric car vehicles, and Elon is really one of the leaders when it comes to technology, science, rockets, SpaceX. He was the one that developed that. Trump allowed that in his first presidency, how he added something new to our space program since y'all know when. Yes, he did. And man, this is so cool. Do you think that there are potential dangers to having robots in personal homes? All I can think about is that robot movie with Will Smith. So let's not get caught up in the movies, even though we know movies have messages. However, what are the benefits of having a home robot, and what are the cons? What could be something that might not be beneficial? What could be so detrimental? What could be so beneficial? What could be detrimental? Would you own a robot? If your bank account permitted, if you got the cash, are you going to get one of these Tesla robots? I would like to see the development of them because it's still new. And, with new things, you have things that could go wrong or that do go wrong in the first trial era, as with so many things. But I was going to say, when he mentioned that they can do so many, intricate tasks and even tasks from surgeries, could there be a potential infiltration of the robot where it could be somebody sinister that could come in and program the robot and all of a sudden it change and do something completely opposite of what it's designed to do? So that's something that I thought about. What do you think? Because we know a human still programs this AI and then it continues to regenerate and program itself and all that good old stuff. I don't even know how it works fully, but I just know it's crazy. And it is just so cool to see how far we have come and how far we're continuously going to advance. So what do you guys think? Get in the comments section. Would you want a Tesla robot? Right now I can say I do. He said chef, cleanup, and 1,000 tasks. Oh my gosh. This may be a future job replacer for some people, and that's the downside of it. But on the flip side, you might be able to learn a foreign language. It can help play games. Let's go. The list goes on. All right, great people. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Follow, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.